What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, another video. There's no silicone in any of these colors. Titanium white, old gold, we have a Payne's gray, and an oxide black. I have my coconut milk hair serum in here, and I'm going to dip this popsicle stick into it and create chameleon cell pattern with these colors. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing fantastic. So I'm trying to avoid these colors turning. I'm also going to limit how much dark I use because the black will take over. Because I do want some defined gold, but I also want some feathery edges to the gold. Now we're gonna lift the cup and hopefully expose some really cool, majestic patterns. I can't wait to do the chameleon cells in there and see what we have hidden underneath. Always a fun and exciting part of the painting for me is when something gets exposed that's not what I thought it was. Those happy little accidents. The gentle spin. We're just trying to coax those colors to the edge. I think we're good on one side. So this one dried perfectly. I have noticed here in Arizona so far, everything that I paint is dry in almost less than 24 hours, which is awesome. But this one came out really nice. So I recently saw a video by Rinskadonna and I was completely inspired. I went out and bought all kinds of like brushes and things of that nature. I've never this is cool. I'm excited about this. Okay. So she has a really nice flow, wispy, and beautiful compositions, and I was gonna try to do something similar. So let's just get on with it. So I have a turquoise here. I wanna use the turquoise as the base coat. And then I have a bunch of other colors: cerulean blue, ultramarine blue, titanium white, iridescent gold, and teal, possibly, because I don't know what colors I would even want to use yet. So we're gonna figure that out. I might not use turquoise as the base, though. That seems really dark. I think she was calling this intuitive art. I'm wondering if I could just make it like just a feeling, you know? Like instead of it being intuitive, it's like emotional art. I want pink to be more of an accent color than anything else. But how's everybody doing this wonderful day? I hope everybody's doing amazing. This is the base coat. It doesn't have any of this ingredient in it at all. So this is gonna be a flip. So it's gonna be messy. Well, it might not be that messy. All right. So as you can see, just look at this magic that's already happening. Oh my goodness. That is gorgeous, you guys. Let me pop these bubbles. Look at the lacing that formed because of that, the new compound we're using. Do you see that? Okay, I've never done that before. I was just trying to pop bubbles, you guys. That is amazing. Look at the cells, how they're just like exploding right there. The way that pink kind of churned through, created a lot of those purples and blues. That iridescent green yellow just offering that shine and glorious shimmer to every color. And I am so excited to get started with this one. The colors we're using, I have a light blue from Liquitex, cerulean blue, phthalo blue, magenta, fluorescent orange, titanium white. All these colors are mixed 2 parts paint, or 2 parts pouring medium to 1 part paint. So let's get started. I haven't done an open cup in a long time, so I'm ready. Now I'm also layering the white between the colors to prevent them from mixing as much. It's not going to completely stop them from mixing because they're still going to be flowing underneath the lip of the open cup, so the colors are still going to interact with each other. There's not too much I'm going to be able to do about that. So how's everybody doing today? It is a wonderful day in Phoenix. Oh, that's cool looking. I like that. Yeah, now we're starting to see those orange cells. I'm almost seeing a red because of the way it's mixing with the blue. Really cool. This one dried amazing. There's no cracking, no crazing. Even the texture relief isn't too bad, if you can see from the light reflecting off of it. But the cells in this thing are absolutely gorgeous. I am loving Phoenix because it only takes everything I paint about 24 hours to dry. I know it's not fully cured at this point, but I love how fast things dry here. And that center is just beautiful. layering this cup, but chameleon cell pours, just because you get to put the cells exactly where you want to create cells in this one. Kind of continue our experiments. And I let that silver churn through there just a little bit. Same with the white. I want to introduce some light and gradients to these colors. I also know that blue and the yellow touch, they're going to create some really cool greens, and I'm okay with that. Let's add a little bit more of this silver, but we won't let it plunge through there. We'll just kind of just playing with the colors, creating the layers. That's all we're really doing right now. Creating layers that are going to open up later on as we open up the cells with the penetrol. We like having nice, bright, happy colors together. Yeah, a little bit more silver never hurt anybody. I'm lacking a little bit in the red. Now this is going to be on the very bottom, so it's not going to show too much. Flip it as easy as 1, 2, 3, and get it all over. Wow, that was close. It just splattered right there. Ooh, this cup. Would you look at that? It's got some really cool ribboning in there. I do want to do a chameleon cell, because it is pretty the way it is right now. I feel like with the chameleon cell it would be even better though. I like the way that white looks, and I feel like that will open up. We're gonna spin it and just spread. Having a little hard time sliding. There's still, you can tell, there's a lot of paint on here. I'm gonna spin it again, a little bit more vigorously this time. I just get the tip of the toothpick with just a tiny bit of it on there. And that is the magic right there. Coconut oil. And it might be, I don't know, maybe because it's a little thinner, because this is a little bit thinner. I have received comments from you guys in the past that you try to do this technique and you have a hard time getting cells to really form. And there's really only one main reason why that would happen. Then your paints must be too thick. Well, we got some really cool looking little cells going on over there, huh? Alright. I tried to start off with that yellow layer and the white, and it's making this really cool white stained glass kind of mosaic look that I really do enjoy a lot. Alright, so we're gonna let these cells grow just a little bit longer. Fantastic. That silver is kind of shimmering in there all over the place right now, so I might need to add a little bit more. We're gonna give those some time though. As I'm looking down at this thing, it almost looks like it's just staring back at me. But yeah, all of these little cells have just such a beautiful variation of different colors, patterns. That silver is adding this really cool shine to the webbing in between. I love it. Today we're going to be doing a galaxy pour on a 12 by 12 canvas. The colors we're using are Prism Violet, Brilliant Blue, Dioxazine Purple, Cerulean Blue, Oxide Black, and Titanium White. Subtle layers in here. A lot of subtle layers. I want this thing to be able to open up and just show all the magic on the canvas. All these paints were mixed 3-to-1 with floetrol, American type, and paint. And there is 2 drops of penetrol in each color. Kind of going for some dynamic cell effects, and I'm loving the effects that I'm getting with the penetrol recently. So the white, I'm gonna let it churn. This is basically just a layer to protect the canvas. I'm not gonna make this hard. Oh my God, look at that madness. Wow. All right, guys, well, if that came out of me just flipping the cup. Can you believe this? Oh my gosh. What is my life? What is this? Where am I? Some of the cell effects that came out of that are just insanity. I don't even understand it, but that's fine. Let's get rid of some of these bubbles, you guys. Oh my Lord, I'm giddy. You hear me? You hear it in my voice, I'm sure you do. I am absolutely blown away by just the color variations and the delicate cells. All the really fine lacing. And we have so many different variations of cells. We have big bubbly cells, we have square cells, we have cells within cells. Oh, it's just amazing. If you want to watch another video just like this, click the screen right now and I'll see you there.